Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to HOI4 as we are playing with Catholic Mexico. Alright, so before we continue our war against the Spaniards, there's a few things we need to take care of. So we need to stop trading with the Americans because we actually are stacked on steel. So we don't need to trade any longer with them, which is excellent. That's only one civilian factory you get back, but we don't have to worry about them ticking their economy up any further, which it's only at 342, so it's not really that high right now. So don't need to worry about that any longer. Not that we're all that worried about it. Let's go ahead and finish up our focuses since we are starting to get stacked on the political power. I think we're going to go ahead and start inviting countries into the faction. So we need to take a look at that. We're not going to do any of those. Now I know that there's something I wanted to do. That's right, we can go ahead and do this one here. That'll increase our escort efficiency, not that we're really doing that much. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get it. Although maybe we should go ahead and do the dockyards here first. Yeah, let's go and do the dockyards there. Alright, excellent. I don't know if we ever built those dockyards that we started working on. Yeah, we didn't. Not yet. We'll keep them down here, but it hasn't really been a priority for us. We've been trying to build stuff here in Africa. We can't go ahead and spend our political power, so let's go ahead and do that. We already got all of these filled out, so we're completely done there. So now it's just a matter of like taking any decisions we might want to. Now, for whatever reason, we can't invite anybody, which is strange because we were increasing opinion with, I think, Bolivia. Maybe we just never got it up high enough to be able to do that. Where does it need to be at? 50? Maybe. Let's take a look here, because yeah, we should have notified us as soon as we were able to do it. It needs to be at 50. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and try and do that. And then we'll see how much political power we have left. We'll work on them, improving their relations. And then we'll go ahead and also improve relations. We do need to keep some political power in order to do this. So we'll just do one at a time. And hopefully that'll be enough. Huh, yeah, I don't know what happened there. Maybe we just never had the political power. So we need 25. That's not really much. I'm a little bit surprised that I never got the ability to do that decision. There's a lot of other things that we can do here. Like for instance, we can build more steel. We don't really need that though, because as we just saw, we're doing pretty good on steel. But what I would like to do is try and improve our stability a little bit, as well as our current war support. I don't really like where the war support's at, so we can do decisions for both of those. Let's do the war propaganda here. That'll be 50 political power. And then we'll also do, let's see here, maybe a 10 public mass. Now, I don't know if this allows you to do it more often. It's probably not the best option as far as the political power spending goes, but yeah, we'll go ahead and do it anyway. So let's do that. Let's see if there's anything else that we might want to do. No, we're going to save the rest of the political power for once we get Bolivia, get their relations up high enough. Okay, so that we hopefully can get them into the faction. So I think that's all we needed to do. So let's go ahead and continue our conflict here, trying to get the win here. Still need to get these guys connected. We are going to get the win there. Excellent. So let's go ahead and get these troops moving this way. He's already going over here, and that'll result in these guys being cut off from supply. We are winning there, and we are surprisingly still winning here, though. They just, damn it, they just messed this up. They won here. I'm a little surprised by that. So these guys are now cut off. Let's just keep them here, because we should be able to connect them. Hopefully somebody will connect them here in a few mere moments. We did have another naval battle, been keeping our eyes on these, and shouldn't lose any more submarines there. I don't know why we're not building the submarines faster. I'm a little surprised with how slow our submarine building has been. It's been incredibly slow. Let's see how we want to do this now. Still trying to, I mean, I guess if we go towards this port here, then they're completely cut off. So might as well go ahead and go all the way over there. As far as infrastructure and keeping our supply up, let's go ahead and make sure that we're building up to level 5 all the way across. We do need to tick that up to the very top there. All right, excellent. And maybe sunk some more convoys, yeah. And remember, those are all troop convoys. I don't know how we sunk them though. I know our planes can't reach there. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how we sunk them there. Now, we still don't have control here yet, so we can't even use our nukes or anything like that. These guys need to be rescued soon. They're doing pretty good. I think that's because they are also having supply issues. And they can take that province there. I'm actually fine with them pushing forward there. It doesn't really matter. The key here is getting these 2 provinces, which these guys were moving so slow because of their lack of supply. Alright, so these guys are now reconnected again. Excellent. Let's go and get them destroyed finally. And let's go and take a look and see if we've got... Oh, we had a lot of planes shot down. Okay, or the Americans did at least. Alright, so nothing, no good news there. And we can go ahead and bring these ones in. I wanted to have them continue their protection of ports. It's not really all that important because they're probably not going to do any naval invasions, but just in case. And I messed that up. Alright, where the hell are these guys? So let's go ahead and have them do all the ports here. And now that will exhaust supply a little bit. That's something to consider, so maybe we shouldn't have them be here. So we'll pull them back out of this area just so we don't exhaust the supply. Hopefully their submarines don't sink those while they're going across there. This guy failed on his attack, so we're not going to get the port just yet. And they just keep on bringing troops here, which is surprising. Yeah, they just keep on bringing the troops into Spain. They just they won't give it up, or excuse me, into North Africa from Spain. They just will not give it up. So we can finally invite Bolivia. So let's go ahead and do that. And then as soon as they join, which is that after a certain amount of time? You'd think we'd get a notification about it. They did join, but yeah, no notification. Okay, I guess you don't need one because you just enacted it. So what we need to do, we'll wait until our political power gets a little bit higher, and then we'll increase relations with somebody else. We can stop increasing relations here unless we've already... Here, let's go and do that. Don't need to do that any longer. And they did. There's the event. So we did get the event. Just took a little bit of time. Alright, so maybe we can get up to here, you know, going along the coast. I don't know. Alright, we did win there as well, so let's go and get these troops moving over to here. Things are starting to look much better. We're just about done in North Africa. Again, just really surprised with how much they defended it. Almost done repairing those 2 heavy cruisers. But yeah, just really surprised. I wasn't expecting them to work so hard at the defense of it. Let's go move these guys here. I don't know if we'll get there first. 1 day and 2 hours. Yeah, we should get there first, just barely. And these guys should be staying here. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, they're trying to go over there. Got it. Alright, so gonna have a little bit of difficulty. I mean, I'm gonna come up along the coast here and get Tunis. Maybe I should just go there instead, though. I don't know. We'll see, guys. We'll see what we can do. Let's just go for Tunis for right now. It does look like we're gonna lose here, so we're gonna have to help out. And let's go and get these guys. We'll have them move on the railroads over to here so that they can easily come to that province. I need to get this front shortened a little bit, so the best way to do that would be to do an attack here and then cut those 2 divisions off. Or, even better, would be an attack here. What if we went like this? Yeah, that actually looks a lot better. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Because that'll cut off a 3rd division. Alright, so we did win here. Excellent. Let's go and move these guys along here. And this one's undefended for at least a short amount of time, 2 days and 5 hours. We will get there first. Excellent. Okay, let's go and take a look at the naval battles. We got a submarine sunk there, another convoy, another submarine. So it's just a matter of time before we eventually have all of their fleet destroyed. Finally got a damn submarine done. Took fucking forever to get that built and almost have those repaired. It just took a little bit longer than I was expecting. Usually submarines build fairly quick. So we need to go and attack here to make sure this is a win. And attack here to make sure that defense is a win. Alright, so we can go ahead and stop that now. Need to take that. Let's see if we can't do it with these 2 divisions here. Because then these troops here would be completely cut off from supply. Oh, I guess they didn't pull them in yet, Bolivia. Well, now they're pulled in. Alright, so I'm just waiting for these 2 ships to finish repairing. That's what we're waiting on. We're going to probably pull the other one out and let them repair on their own because I just don't want to wait for them. Alright, so now we need to attack here to make sure that these guys don't get out. And we did take that. Excellent. We're going to let them go there, I suppose, and then we'll go and attack with both of these. Grab the last airbase there. Let's go and make sure we don't... I mean, I guess we wouldn't get cut off. But yeah, just make sure we don't have any issues there. And then all these guys are cut off, so it really doesn't matter what we do here. We just need to get the damn win. Let's let's go and start working on that. Also, we have another operative. You know, we had that operative killed. So we've been having to hire a lot of operatives. Oh, I wanted to see what that natural orator one was. I don't think I've seen that one before. And we have a ton of troops that we could move. I suppose we can have these guys come here, although it's not even necessary, honestly. We'll move them anyway. Alright, and you know what? We could even move some larger divisions in here. I feel like supply will be okay. So let's go to move these over to here. They'll kind of slowly make their way. We don't need them for this, but we will be doing another invasion across the Mediterranean. It looks like we have another American division finished up. Let's go and get them training. Just to get us army experience that we're not going to use. It's pretty much pointless. You know, we've pretty much finished up with the campaign. It's really just the... I think we're just going to do the invasion of Spain. And that's likely it. And then we'll be done with the campaign. That's what I'm thinking, guys. The views have dropped, and they dropped a while ago. And so I think it makes sense to end the campaign here. Let's go and hurry up and get this done. All these troops are cut off and ready to be destroyed. And their casualties should be pretty high by the end of today's episode. With all those losses they took. They've also lost quite a few submarines this episode, it seems like. Alright, excellent. So there's another submarine sunk. So this is just about done here. Just waiting for them to finish up that last little patch, and then we'll probably set them up for an invasion. Let's take a look and see how these guys are doing. We're still waiting on those ships to finish up repairing. Alright, so this is done now. So now we can set up the invasion. Where do we want to invade? I don't know that we want to try and go across here. Those bombers tore our ships up. It'd probably be better to invade from this port over to here. Yeah, I think that would be the best way to do this. So let's go and set this up. We're probably going to do 2 separate invasions here. Although they only have 1 port to invade. Never mind. So we will not do that. We'll just have them all go, I suppose. And that'll work out fine, I suppose, as long as we don't lose them. So we'll do some training to replace all those losses they took, you know, the experience that they had lost, and then we'll make sure that we're getting good supply here. We should be getting pretty good supply, decent supply anyway, and not really necessary to build here any longer. So we will not, or at least we'll tick down. We'll let them finish building what they already started. We will continue to get radar coverage across here. I don't think we need one there. We'll get one there. So we'll have good radar coverage in the Mediterranean, and we'll be able to use our naval bombers. Let's go ahead and get those assigned now. So we're clearly not using as many here. Let's go to move one more air wing here, and then we'll want 1 air wing to move over there. And that should be good. We should have very good coverage and should hopefully be able to get quite a few ships sunk. That's the plan anyways. As far as our planes over here, not really necessary. I think we'll go ahead and start engaging them over southern Iberia now. Anybody who's assigned North Africa, let's get them assigned over there. We'll go ahead and prioritize that for more ground crews as well. And the same thing here, anybody that's... And who's this? That's a strategic bomber. So these guys are the fighters that we want to keep there. So again, just have them going across here. And just making sure they're all doing their mission. And we also have planes here, a close air support that can move up. That close air support's not really necessary, considering the fact that we're not attacking. But yeah, we'll go ahead and use them anyway. Magnetic detonators, and that'll help also if one of our allies do naval invasions. So I think we're completely done. Oh wait, no, we're not. We still need to get these 2 techs here. Well, let's go after the attack. And we'll use that naval experience as well to help it go a little bit faster. So yeah, now we're just waiting for the ships to finish repairing, which we are almost done with these 2. And then again, I think we'll just... I really want to do this invasion. You know what? We can just wait until they're fully repaired, I guess. Now that we're not really attacking here. And this will allow us to kind of just focus on destroying their submarines, so we don't even have to worry about their submarines attacking any of our convoys. We should be able to get the submarine fleet mostly destroyed. And also, let me see if we do have control of the sky here, so we'll be able to use a bomb on them. So it should be pretty effective, I think, in the invasion. Got another wild ace appearing, taking that war support up, which is helpful. And we will use our bonus here. I would have used it here in North Africa if I knew it was going to take that long to beat them. I thought that the North African war was going to go a lot easier. But again, though, it was largely because... let's have them all go over here. It was largely because of just how many divisions they put here. They really fought for it. They did not give up on that. Not at all. We'll probably pull these guys out of here just to make sure we don't run out of supply in this area. So yeah, let's pull them out. Let me see how the supply looks. This is all one supply zone. Okay, I see. So in that case, we're going to want to pull them out of this area too. We have allies, covering those ports, so it's not a problem. We don't even really need to protect these because I do not expect to see any naval invasions from the Spanish. They aren't going to be able to do it. They might control the sea here, but nope, they don't even control the sea, so they couldn't do any. All right, so just gonna get our Green Army troops over here, get them trained up, get them planned up, all that good stuff. We do have a free dockyard. So let's go ahead and see, did we build another heavy cruiser? We did not. So that's what I want to do. Let's get another heavy cruiser line building. Put them up here and then have them get as many dockyards as we can give them here and have them assigned right there. All right, lovely. So let's take a look at our fleet, see how they're looking. One of the heavy ships is done. We're just waiting on the other two. Then we'll put them back out there and see how things go. So our submarines are continuing to be bombed by their Air Force, but they might not be able to do enough damage to them in one go to actually sink any submarines. That's the way it seems anyway. They're just kind of damaging them up. And we'll just sit on speed 4 until we get that fleet repaired. And then yeah, we're just waiting on that one heavy ship now. He's just repairing so damn slow. Let's see what is going on over here. Okay, so these guys need to train. And we did lose a submarine, so I was theorizing that they wouldn't be able to actually do enough damage to destroy us, and I was very much wrong. It does seem like they're not defending that port, doesn't it? That's the way it appears. I think we should be successful in the invasion. They only have 7 ships left, 2 of those are submarines, so we don't really need to worry about their fleet any longer. It looks like our allies are doing an invasion there. But we're not really ready to do our own invasions just yet. I'm training these guys up, and they still have to plan. These guys are just about ready, and you know what? I am not going to wait for this ship. So let's just put him over here and let him repair, while these guys will handle up this task for us, which I don't know if they have areas assigned to them yet. They should be done repairing. All right, so yeah, they're assigned to here. We don't want them assigned to there right now. We just want them assigned to cover through here. So they'll move on over there. Or they should anyway. Okay, because of this invasion, they're going to stay here. Let's have them move over to here, so they'll cover this invasion, and then hopefully they'll travel with them. That's the plan. All right, did sink another convoy, and there's a successful invasion here. I don't know if they'll continue to be successful. They do have a port though, so I think so. I think it should be successful. That's the way it looks anyway. But if they prioritize pushing all their divisions over there, then they could push them back into the sea. We'll have to see. It looks like that's exactly what they're doing, which will actually open this up for our own naval invasions. Again, though, that Green Army took a lot of casualties, largely being cut off and almost destroyed. Some of those divisions almost got cut off and destroyed. Having supply issues, that was a big part of it as well. But overall, we did take fairly high casualties, so that's the reason that it looks like that. So yeah, we'll do this invasion here and here very soon, guys. This one's gonna be the soonest. I'm really just waiting for the fleet. So let's go take a look and see if they're ready. These guys are still repairing here, and are they there? Not quite. They are set on coming over to this one. I don't know why. I feel like you're gonna have to tell them to not cover. I'm not entirely sure how to get them to support the naval invasion that you want them to support. That's I'm not sure how you do that. It's kind of odd because they just do the naval invasions they want to do, which I don't really like that about this system. It's a strange system in a way. And so maybe if I just send it now, they'll go? I don't know. Let's hope that's how it works. Let's go and send them. And then hopefully the fleet will cover them. It doesn't look like they're going to cover them. We'll pull these guys back out of these zones because clearly this is not working. And just do the patrol of these two. And then what we could do is set them up right here to just sit there in the sea province next to it to provide us with the bombardment and support if we need it. But yeah, it sucks that we can't escort them all the way across because it's just not working because we have two invasions that are in the same area here. Like maybe if I just assigned them to there, then it would work. I don't actually know. I suppose we could try that. Like just have them do naval invasion support right there, and maybe that will work. Yeah, it looks like that'll work. Okay, so if we just do the naval invasion support in the exact region where the sea zone is, then it works. I wasn't sure if that's how it worked, but it does. So it's good to know. It still will create the same issue if we have two invasions that are, you know, in the same sea zone. So if we were invading from right here, then they would still be able to go to this one, even though we don't want them to. Just overall, it's not great. I wish they would kind of give us a little bit more control over that, just some way. I don't know how they could do it, but it seems like there's something they could do. So we are losing convoys through here. We got troops going through here. Okay, that sucks. Yeah, these guys should not be going through here. They did decide to take the sea. I don't know what these guys are doing. This is just extremely erratic and silly. Yeah, I don't even know. We're just losing convoys here because troops went into the sea for no apparent reason. We could of course turn it off, their access here. I don't know why they even went there though. That was beyond dumb. Yeah, that was really stupid. It was completely unnecessary. I know it's a little bit faster, but yeah, I don't know. AI, man. When AI controls anything, they pretty much do it ineffectively from what I've seen. So still waiting for that invasion to hit. We're going to go ahead and make sure... Oops, that's paused. I was like, why the hell aren't these guys getting to the port? Go ahead and make sure these guys do not go back out into the sea. Manually move their asses over here. Now, these guys are only taking attrition because they're training, I think. We got the logistic companies, excellent. And I guess that's it there. I'm pretty sure that we're mostly done, with the exception of the doctrines that we're getting. Could get a bunch of stuff that we don't need, because again, I do think that this is likely going to be the end of the series, is with the conquest of Spain. So with that in mind, there's really no reason to get stuff that we're not going to have built. I mean, we're doing the modern tanks already, and we won't have those in time for Spain, unless, you never know, maybe they take a long time to defeat. They still have a lot of divisions here. I thought they were getting control of, or excuse me, getting volunteers from somebody, but that's just their puppets, troops. Freight convoys being sunk there. So yeah, just kind of waiting for this fleet to get here, and luckily they are being escorted as well, so that's good. Because I wasn't sure if that would work, but yeah, that did end up working, so that's good news. All these troops getting over to here. I don't know if we'll wait for all of them to get trained before we launch the invasion. We do have nukes to assist us. As far as using the nukes, we'd have to, for this invasion, I mean, if we needed to help them, we'd have to get control of the sky there, which I don't know that we could do. We'll try. This is what we'll do. We'll go ahead and try. We do have plenty of planes still sitting over here, and we have space here to use them. So we also need to put some fighters over there. So let's go ahead and get a fighter wing and see if he can provide coverage there. Looks like he can get there, but I don't know if that's going to be very effective. I guess we'll see. What do we have here? We got another fighter. We're going to send these guys here as well. And then we're going to go ahead and get any remaining fighters we have coming over here to provide fighter support, because we're probably losing a lot of naval bombers there now. And if we have any more fighter wings, which I'm sure we do, I'll bring these guys as well. All right, fantastic. And we're going to prioritize that, more ground crews, since it's going to be hard to get control of the sky there, since we do not have good range. We finally got that trade interdiction. Took us long enough. Let's go ahead and get, see what we want to get first. I guess we'll get something for our cruisers. And we sunk a convoy. Okay, So yeah, just waiting so we can basically put it on speed 5. It's going to take them a long time to get over here. I don't know if they're engaging us. No, they're not engaging us. Just taking time. And we'll take a look at these troops here that are trained up, see if they're ready to go. Not quite. We're going to wait a little bit longer. Get some of them more trained up. And they might not even be able to go yet either. We'd have to take a look and see how they look. 42 to 84 days, so they can't even go anyway. We still need about 40-something more days before they'll be completely ready. We got the Pacific Coast Naval Yards. Give us some dockyards and a new design company. Let's go for the Brown Water Navy. Just get these knocked out here. Also, we have finished up one of our operations here. We rescued that operative. Excellent. I didn't even notice that. So that will give us 2 new operatives to get some stuff done. And what we're going to do is we're going to really start focusing on Germany now. Just because. We don't really need to, but we're gonna. So let's go ahead and do intel all throughout their territory. Just for fun, because we haven't really done the support rebellions. And you know, there's a lot of room to do that. Now, I don't know if you need to have them in a certain area to do that. I don't really know how that works. Like if yeah, maybe we should do that. Let's say we wanted an invasion here in Moscow, or excuse me, a rebellion there in Moscow. So would we want to move these guys? I really don't know if it's based on that at all. But let's just act like it is and move these guys to Russia, because that's where you'd expect there to be a perhaps successful invasion. All right, so troops are almost here, guys. I do expect that 24 divisions will be successful with the support of our fleet and the fact that we control the skies, which means we can drop a nuke if we need to. Maybe? No, we don't have 75%. Okay, interesting. I would think that we did. And we're just short here. 74%. We do have it here, so we would be able to drop the nuke right there. If there are even any divisions defending. Remember, they moved all those troops down here to deal with that one invasion. So we don't even know if there's any troops there. We're almost there. Let's go and move this down. Speed 4. See what happened here. Sunk another convoy. I'm guessing that was some supply convoys. And we actually are able to win here even without a nuke, so we won't drop one. There's no reason to destroy all this stuff here that damages the port and infrastructure and all that good stuff. So it's completely unnecessary since we are able to control it. Able to win it without the nuke. And those guys, again, we gotta wait a little bit longer, but yeah, this does seem like it's gonna be successful. All 24 divisions are gonna hit the beaches. I don't know why they're not moving more troops here. I'm a little bit surprised they haven't. But we did win. Excellent. So not a difficult naval invasion there, guys. So with that done, let's go ahead and now put these guys on naval invasion support here. Now you guys can go over there. And they're going all the way back home. They're not readjusting themselves. There we go. That should result in them going over there now. All right, awesome. And we did seize factories and dockyards. Let's see how we want to do this. I guess we can get another support cruiser line going. We should probably also get another submarine line going, but let's get the support cruiser. I want to build this fleet up a bit. And so we'll go ahead and get any dockyards we have assigned to that. And I think that's good to go. Let me just take a look and see if we have any ships here. We do. Excellent. We got another light cruiser to join here, and these guys aren't quite ready yet. And then we have this submarine here. You know what? Actually, let's have them join these guys, just so they have an escort. And then the submarine will join them. All right, excellent. All right, so let's go and get to attacking here. We only have 1 tank unit here because I didn't want to use tanks for the invasions. And then we're going to send a lot of these guys over this way. And then these guys over this way. And then that way. All right, excellent. Hurry up and get pushing forward. We have more military factories, or maybe I just didn't even sign the military factories, which is probably more than likely. We're pretty much stacked on everything, but we're going to put in armored cars because apparently we're still losing armored cars every day. See how these guys look? They're still training up. Let's get this invasion successful. They'll pull the troops off from down here, and it should be easier to do that invasion. I'm not too worried about it though. We don't need to build anything here, I don't think. Really just trying to get this some air bases. Let's go and have some divisions come here, maybe a couple more, with one mountain unit, and then the rest of them go off this way. Try and get control of that air base. Just push as far forward as we can while we can. Actually, it's going to take some of them, move them over here. Alright, so very solid army here, very strong army. Can we beat these guys here? No, we cannot, so let's just push it off into the mountains. And let's go and have these guys spread out here. Alright, and I can't grab them. There we go. Yeah, just keep on pushing forward here. I'm going to try and cut these guys off, if at all possible. Could also come towards this port and cut them off. I guess that might be the better option. And then we'll see if we get... It's going to be a little harder to go down there, especially with tanks. So they would win there, just barely. Looks like we got it yellow right now. Let's go and push forward here. And let's go and grab that port. Should be quick. There we go. Beautiful. So we can get those divisions there destroyed. Let's go and push towards Leon. And let's bring this guy here. Remember, these are 40 width division designs too, so they're going to be a lot more effective than this green army was. Which, that was another thing that was hampering us, is that we had 20 width division designs. So that was another reason why I think that attack went a lot slower than I was expecting it to. 21 hours and 10 hours. So we are going to get there first. But I don't think we'll be able to cut all these guys off. They don't have any ports though, so if we get more troops down here, then we would be able to do it. But we need more assistance. We need to get all these troops. Let's see how we want to do this. Let's go and attack these guys here now. And let's finish this up, fill this in here. We also have control of an air base now, so let's go and move the planes that are here. We'll move them over here. And then we'll get them some close air supports. Well, we might need to build that air base up, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go and get the air base built, and you know what, we'll even get some radar here. Radar coverage, pump that up to the top. Looks like we needed to assign some stuff, so that's good. Let's go ahead and, you know, I don't think we need to build it quite that high. I don't think we'll even get it done in time before we move to the next area. We also have another airbase here, but we don't have control of it, so we just have to wait. Let me see if this guy can come back here to Leon. It doesn't look like, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what happened there. I guess they won and we retreated, but then they didn't take the province. I assume that's the way it happened. We got the modern tanks. Excellent. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but we'll keep researching and we'll like set them up as if I was gonna use them. But yeah, let's go and put these guys. We'll usually put them all the way down at the bottom since we're not even really serious about this. Any factories take towards the Spanish, we'll go to those. It gives our factory something to do. All right, so sunk some more of their submarines, so they can't possibly have much of a navy at this point. So these guys are probably pretty close. No, they're not. I think it's going to be more towards April, some point when they're done. Not training, but planning. That's the main thing we're waiting on. So let's see if we can't get some troops cut off. The best way to do this would be to just kind of like attack like here in the mountains. Probably not the best place to do the attack, but maybe this one would be successful. No. Alright, still need troops up along here. Yeah, this is, we just don't have the troop numbers where we need them yet. But I want to cut these guys off, so we don't want to win there. We're trying to cut them off, so like right here, I mean those are mountain attacks. Probably right here would be best, and then cut those ones off. Really just trying to get all of our troops up onto the front line as well. We lost some war support there, so that's unfortunate. Not sure why those guys are trying to leave. We need this defended. Alright, so a little bit surprised on the way that's gone down. How are we doing on supply? Do we have enough to warrant sending the tanks? We do not. And I don't know how effective the tanks are going to be in this area anyway, with the mountains. They would be able to kind of race down here, though. Another invasion here that will likely be unsuccessful. But we'll just keep our eye on it and see what happens there. Really, we're just waiting for all our troops to get up onto the front line. And then we'll see if we can't do an attack here. Once they do, they're getting their planning bonuses up as well, so that's helpful. That'll give us a better attack. And we can use the nukes to get the win anywhere. But let's see where the best place to do the attack would be. Probably, I'm thinking like right there. No, we can only attack one province right there. So right there, that would be the best place. Can we drop the bomb? We cannot. We do not have control of the sky here any longer. All right, so that's a shame. So we need to get more planes here. What I think we're gonna do is just take like one of the fighter wings that's right here. And maybe this one, I suppose. And get, well, that's close air support. He will provide support there. All right, I didn't realize that they could reach, but they can. Okay, so we'll use them there. Just get a few of these guys coming in to help us. In fact, we should probably send like all the close air support that aren't here. So I think it's these ones here. Okay, yeah, it's these ones right here. And let's get them assigned to here. And then we'll also want to do like one of the fighter wings that are here. Maybe even two of them, in fact. And see if that gives us control of the skies so that we can drop a bomb. And it seems like we're in control of the skies, but we don't have 75%. Yeah, we need to get that up. There we go. Excellent. It is raining. All right, so we're going to want to do the attack right here. Let's go and drop. Oh, wait a minute. We didn't want to drop it there. All right, well, it's fine. We're going to drop them in both provinces. I didn't mean to do it that way, but that is a-okay, guys. Let's go ahead and send 2 divisions over this way. And then 3 divisions over here. And when those bombs drop, it should result in wins in both of those areas, but maybe not. Okay, yeah, it looks like that's not going to be the case. Maybe. Okay. All right, so we've dropped 2 nuclear bombs right here. Can't see anything. It's an absolute mess there. All right, so we did win in both of those because of that. And we really only needed a win right here. But I wasn't sure if that was going to be enough, if the bomb would be enough. All right, there we go. Excellent. So now we're going to want to get these guys here destroyed. And we have 11 divisions assigned there. That's fine, I suppose. All right, so very, very effective overall. Ended up helping us out quite a bit. Those nukes. Let's go and attack here. Let's try and get these divisions destroyed here. Total, this is 17 plus 5, so 22. 22 divisions. They're going to be cut off there. So very, very effective. We are also sitting on 500 air experience. My bad, I didn't realize that. We're going to want to spend that. So let's go and get the fighter Mark 1s improved to Mark 2s. And that looks pretty good. Let's go and save that. And, oops. My bad. Just trying to decommission those. All right, awesome. So we'll have better fighters out there eventually. They did do the invasion there. All right, we'll just see if they get pushed back into the sea. We'll just focus solely on the north here for right now. And let's go ahead and get these guys here destroyed. Well, it doesn't look like we're gonna win that one. All right, well, eventually we'll get these guys wiped out. It's a high number of divisions. A lot of divisions here. Got some more war support there, excellent. We're sitting at 65% war support now, so that's not too bad. All right, so let's go and attack here. I know that these aren't very effective attacks, but eventually we'll get them all destroyed there. We got the homing torpedo, which means we are done here. Yeah, completely done. So let's just go and continue working on, naval doctrine. There's not really much else to get. We'll go back to the submarine ones. All right, these are green here, but yeah, it does look like they're going to be defeated there. That's the way it seems. Pretty much green all the way across here. Let's go and send these guys over this way. This is not necessary having all these divisions. All right, so we'll get them put back onto the frontier. That was a ton of casualties that they took, quite a few. So they have lost a lot of divisions. It's like a full army almost that they had destroyed there. So that was real big for us. We're gonna get these troops up onto the back onto the front, get the planning bonus, and then we'll do another attack. Maybe utilize the atomic bombs again. Let's go and continue down here. And do we want to spend the experience? Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? All right, so they're attacking us along here and not being very effective. Now we want to cut them off rather than push all the way across here. So maybe an attack right there would be the best place to do this. And then have like one division come here and then support. Maybe come on down this way. Well, that gets us to the river. Won't let us cut them off unless we cross the river. Okay. Could also attack right here. And then maybe come up around this way and cut these divisions off. They're pretty weak up along here. It'd just be easier to come up over here, though. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. These are mountains, so I'm going to try and avoid attacking in the mountains if we can. We did win here, so now we need to do an attack right here. Those are all pretty weak. They're kind of pulling divisions back a little bit. Still waiting for our troops to get up onto the front line as well. So that takes time. Let's go ahead and do this attack here now. Looks like that should be effective, allow us to come over this way. And they'll keep on attacking us along here and just not having good success rates. So these guys are not cut off. We got to get across the river first. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's have these guys go across here. You know, we'll even send those mountain troops. Should be easy because that's a already defeated division. Then we'll have to win here just to cut these guys off. Is what it is. They're trying to stop that attack. Yeah, they did not want us getting across that river. There we go. We are across. They failed in their attempt to stop that. Alright, so once we have enough troops here, we'll attack right there. Also, looks like we should be able to push forward here. Again, I'm trying to avoid attacking into the mountains, so we have to beat these guys there in order to not have to attack them. It looks like we will. 1 day and 7 hours is what I'm seeing, so yeah, we would beat them there. Excellent. This guy can go ahead and stay here. Alright, so now we need to get the win right there, and there are a lot of divisions there, so I don't know if we'll be able to get it done or not. Let's go and attempt to. Looks like we might be able to do it. That'll cut off some more divisions. We could have also dropped the nuke if we needed to, which I suppose we could do, but I don't really want to if we can avoid doing it. Remember, nukes are, you know, very destructive, as you'd expect. They do a lot of damage to your stuff. Let's go take a look, you know, to all the infrastructure and everything inside the state. Let's get these guys assigned. Are these done repairing? Not quite yet. Let's get the submarine placed, and he's going to be the start of a new one. We won't put him just out there just yet. We'll wait until he gets another submarine to kind of partner with them, so he ain't got to go alone. All right, so we did get the win there. Was a little bit concerned about it because of the mountains. We did get the win. All right, excellent. Just kind of pushing front forward rapidly, pretty rapidly anyway. And still having some difficulty here because they keep attacking us. But overall, I think our divisions are superior to theirs. That's the way it seems anyway. We do need to stop these guys from getting out of here, so let's go and make sure we do. And we're even going to attack these guys here just to make sure that we get there to that province and get those divisions destroyed before they retreat. Got more war support, excellent. I guess we can continue that because we're winning. So now these divisions here will be destroyed. Excellent. So that's another 9 divisions destroyed. These guys are also ready to be destroyed, so it's going to make that happen. That's another, is that 7 divisions destroyed? So quite a few. Doing pretty good, guys. Doing pretty good. Let's take a look and see if these guys are ready. Like, most of them are trained. We don't have to fully train them all. Let's see if they're ready. Yeah, they are ready. So let's go and do the attack here before our allies do another attack there. And we'll attack from the south and see how effective that ends up being. We do need more planes here, though. So let me just see how we're looking. Not really any space there. A little bit of space here. So we're going to move planes over there. Because these guys aren't getting as good a coverage over here as I'd like. Let's go ahead and have, let me say, close air support move over to here. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's all the space we have for right now. All right, so this should be effective between us controlling the skies and us getting naval support. I do expect that invasion to be successful. Let's go ahead and get a TD building, and we can go ahead and set these guys up too. Again, not really a priority doing this. I'm just doing it for shits and giggles, I guess. Let's go and get these guys signed here. We never did move our blue army here. Again, though, I don't think we'd have the supply up there. I think we'll move them here with this invasion. That's likely the best location for them. We can go ahead and start moving across the sea now. We do control the sea. They barely have any navy at this point, so I'm not worried about them sinking us. They have 9 ships, so it's not that big of a deal. Watch those 9 ships sink my troops. That'd be just my luck. I guess that's not really luck, that's just poor playing, I suppose. So we want to get more troops cut off. Let's go here for that task. And then we'll attack here as well. We're still trying to wrap those guys up. And the front's pretty short overall for a full-size army here. This is just about done, so I'm not going to bother reassigning those divisions. And in fact, that is going to be the end of the episode. That's all I have time for today, guys. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the casualties. I do expect to defeat the Spanish next episode. I think next episode will be, you know, the one where we defeat the Spanish, and thus also the one where we finish the series. I think it'll be the finale. We'll defeat the Spanish, we'll get the peace treaty, and then we'll discuss what we're doing next, the next series. So for Nationalist Spain, they're 25% towards capitulation. Again, though, I do expect they're done for. In our invasion here, looks like it's going to be a success as well. So yeah, I mean, they're done for. We'll have them defeated next episode, especially with our tanks arriving. As far as the casualties go, they've already taken 1.13 million. Remember last episode, they're at 400-something thousand. So they took like 700-something thousand casualties this episode, while we have lost maybe 20,000 20,000 total men in this episode. We're at total 80% total war participation. And just as far as like how many of those troops that we killed, 1 million was killed by us. You can see our allies have taken quite a few casualties, the Brazilians and our Argentinians, and that's the reason why they have so much war participation, just because they've taken so many damn casualties with their failed invasions. But yeah, this is going to be the end of the episode. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you guys on the next episode, and thanks for watching.